Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the new Agatha All Along show that's going to be coming out in a couple of days. What's this? I'm recording the 16th. It should come out in like 2 days on Disney Plus. So I just want to talk about and share about my thoughts about the show so far. I haven't watched anything. I've seen one spoiler somehow. Like I saw it a couple of days ago. I don't know, even know how that's possible. Probably someone who was working on the production of it, but I tried not to see spoilers. Somehow I saw like one or two spoilers for it, but because you haven't seen the show yet, it didn't really make any sense. Like it wasn't a huge spoiler, it wasn't obvious, so it probably will become more obvious, when I start watching the show and I can put two pieces of information together. But yeah, so the reason why I want to talk about this is because I did like who played Agatha. Let me see if I can look up the cast because I do like the cast. They seem I like three people in the cast. I like Joe Locke, Catherine Hahn, and Aubrey Plaza. The rest of them, I mean, maybe like Deborah Jo Roop, but just because she was in WandaVision, let me show you who she looks like. Deborah Jo Roop. Let me see. There she is. Yeah, Deborah John Roop. She played in the WandaVision show. I think she wasn't the nosy neighbor. I think she was like uh, Vision's boss's wife, basically. I honestly did not realize she was a witch. I thought they were gonna have the other person played a witch. I think they were luring to that. Let me see. Wanda Vision. Yeah, cast. I forgot her name. It's been like almost 4 years. So obviously there's her. I kind of want to see her again in Marvel. Kat Dennings, she's a great actress. She's hilarious. I saw in Two Broke Girls. Unfortunately, that got canceled because a bunch of Karens had to complain about the show and the comedy being a little too raunchy. I didn't see a problem with it. Even when I was growing up, I saw that show when I was in eighth to ninth grade. Freaking hilarious. But as I was saying, the person I'm looking for, I don't. Huh? She was in WandaVision. Akira. Oh, that's where I recognize her from. Down here. We're gonna go off topic, but this is where I recognize her from. I saw her on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I think they're playing the same show, but I think she was like Monica Rambeau's younger version of herself. I didn't realize that was her. Um, where is she? I can't find her. She's blonde. It shouldn't be hard to find her, or is she even naturally blonde? Is she naturally blonde? Ooh, yes, her name was Dottie. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know why I don't have her in the original cast lineup. Or maybe she was in like one episode. Yeah, I thought she was gonna be. Sorry. Um, Scroll down a little bit, a little tiny bit. Yeah, I thought she was gonna be the next witch because I think apparently saw a YouTube video depicting that the color of the flowers like basically indicates what type of witch you are. Like I think Wanda had like the red roses and she has like the yellow tulips. Agatha had the like purple lilies or whatever. So I think they were trying to set her up to be the next good witch or whatever. Um, there's probably like some problems with production, like with scheduling everything. So they probably went with the next best choice, which was Deborah John Roop. I think there's still strong characters here. Think I like the concept that there are different types of witches. Like one of them specializes in protection spells, and then the other one is like let me scroll this down my big head. The other one, Shahir's Mata, specializes in like potions. She's a good witch. I don't know what that's supposed to really indicate. I don't know because like she's divinity, you know, with divinity magic and basically luck and chance and probability. But Aubrey is also like a green witch, or she said the green witch in the latest trailer. We already know Agatha. So we already know who he's gonna be, right? We already know like that he's basically Wanda's son, pretty much. Like it just. I don't know why they set it up like it's gonna be some huge secret. Like we kind of know from the comics, but I guess they're assuming not everyone read the comics, which I mean, I feel like after like 2 years after Multiverse of Madness, I think everyone's pretty much caught up with the lore of Wanda for the most part, even though she's like the most powerful character in Marvel right now. I don't know who these characters are. They're going to be side characters. They're not important. But I kind of want to discuss the main cast right here. They seem to have decent energy. Not decent energy. Decent chemistry with one another as actors or actresses. Actresses pretty much because he's the only male here. Hopefully they don't treat him as like a comedic gag. You know, when they have like a bunch of female characters and they have like that one male character and they just have to like dog on him the entire season. Hopefully that's not what happens to him. I hopefully get to see Scarlet Witch come back again for maybe the next movie. I'm pretty sure the next movie is confirmed for the Scarlet Witch. I'm pretty sure she's getting a movie because like after this one, they're gonna make a Vision quest with Vision, and they're gonna give him a movie or a season or whatever. So hopefully, yeah, Wanda has to come back. I feel like there's way too much lore around Marvel that surrounds her, and also I feel like she's one of the only characters that weren't completely messed up. I mean, they kind of did mess her up with the Multiverse of Madness when they kind of pinned her against Doctor Strange because she already had her villain arc in WandaVision, and the guy who did Multiverse of Madness didn't even watch WandaVision. So, I mean, you kind of make her redemption arc a little bit harder to obtain because now it's like she's been evil twice. But yeah, hopefully with this one we can actually see Wanda towards the end or middle or we do see her in the beginning though. Like that's the thing. It's like she has to come back. Otherwise, people are not going to watch the show. I think they're going to squeeze that. I think they're going to like make it like I think they're going to make it like they're going to dangle the carrot in front of your face for like the first 6 episodes, and then like during the last two, you might see Wanda for a little bit. But I hope her and Billy can reignite reunite, not ignite. They're not they're not explosives, but reunite. And I feel like that would be such a great way to wrap up her character arc. Even from the beginning, she's been fighting for her kids. She wanted a family, then she had a family, then she had to take away her family from. If you've seen WandaVision, I don't want to spoil it from you, so you understand it. But for those of you who don't know, spoiler alert, that in WandaVision she did create these kids. They weren't technically actual human souls. They were like conjured by her magic. They weren't actually naturally produced because towards the end ends up having to like tear down the hex, and that ultimately destroys the twins. So they're gonna retcon the comics a little bit because I don't know what his origin story is gonna be. I know he's technically Wanda's son, but it's kind of like some supernatural stuff kind of happens. It doesn't really make any sense in the comics either, so hopefully they can retcon some of that stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to get my comments on the show. I think it's going to be a great show. I think it's something that Marvel's going to definitely need to focus on a lot more, especially with the fan base. And you have a lot of Wanda stands out there. And especially these actresses. I feel like these three, honestly, these two could probably carry this entire show. Like individually, they're great, but together, I feel like they can be perfect. Like they just feed off each other, you know? But yeah, I think that this would be actually a very unique show. We never seen like this. We never seen anything like this before in Marvel, where it was like multiple different types of witches. It usually was like Wanda, and before Wanda, it was Wanda and Agatha, but they were going against each other. So seeing witches work together and seeing the different types of witches can expand on that lore a lot, which I really like. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about and give my thoughts about this show. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I don't think it's gonna be perfect. I think they're gonna screw some things up, but I mean, it's Marvel, so even a 7 out of 10 is basically a 10 out of 10 at this point for them because they're used to flopping at this point. But anyway, leave me your comments and descriptions down below. If you don't like what I said about this show, sucks to be you, but you can still comment it anyway. I don't really give a crap. I hate comments. But anyway, this is Narcoleptic Man signing off.